Pacific was transformative for me. It really was. When I came from a little town, 1,500 people. I didn't know. I wanted to go to Pacific to be a physical therapist, and it was one of the only two schools around where I grew up, which was Eastern Washington. And I got there, and then I started taking English classes and theater classes, and I changed my major to English and theater. Being an English major, I mean, I think my mother, after I graduated, she called me up and she said, well, now you've wasted 4 years of your life, what are you going to do? It's like, ah! But the literature, the work, the campus, the community, I don't know, I kept gravitating to those classes a while, and I worked in theater. I just did anything I could. I acted, I stage managed, I did a little bit of directing, and then I started writing. And I started writing a play about Hazel Hall, who was a poet who lived in Portland. And I really got into it. I really loved it. And I wrote the play. The play got produced at Portland Rep, and then it went around the country. And from there, I got accepted into graduate school. Like, Lost Boy was a play that was based on a true story of childhood kidnapping. And so there was a lot of research. Well, there's a lot of research for Noble Failure too, but they're two very different kinds of plays. And so you start with an idea, and I start with just character work. I do developing characters, and then you put them in a situation and you go from there. And what's really interesting, I saw several of my old professors in the audience of the plays that I just did. I mean, they come back, they're very supportive. I mean, really it was transformative for me.